Hey guys, Phantom here, and today I am playing some Skyrim Special Edition. Now, I played this game twice before, once on the 360 and once on the PC, and I never played for more than like 5 minutes before I'm just like, fuck this game, I'm bored already. Now, I don't know what it is, like I just have a hard time getting into like the lore of the game, I guess, and just the way like the attacking and stuff works. I don't know. Like, I love Fallout. I just never liked Skyrim. And I think part of the reason why I had such distaste for Skyrim was due to the fact that I absolutely fucking hated Oblivion. I played a little bit of that game, probably maybe an hour or so, and I'm just like, I didn't get it. I think there's just so much to grasp in a game like this, and it's just too much for me at sometimes, which, you know, I think it's also the fact that it's like a medieval type thing and it just wasn't my cup of tea. Now, I have played shit like, I played a little bit of RuneScape back in the day, you know, so I mean, I kind of like that medieval stuff, but I just like the attack style and the way things worked in this game. I don't know, I just couldn't get into. There's just so much just trying to figure out what worked the best. There's like so many different like, you know, characters and stuff you can make. And I think that just kind of turned me off because I just wanted it simple, like, you know, like in Fallout 4, you get like one character and you have all these perks and stuff, you know, and I'm used to perks from like Call of Duty games and stuff like that, so that's kind of my cup of tea. Now, this game, I played it for, I think, close to an hour, and you know, I haven't played it since then, so this is kind of me talking about the game after the fact that I played it, so I don't know, the game looks really good from what I've seen. I did play, like I said, the original on 360 and PC, so I didn't use a ton of mods or anything, so I mean, this to me looks really good. I can't really compare it to this game with mods, but the cool thing is now, if you didn't know, the original was a 32-bit, which means it could use up to 4 gigabytes of RAM from your PC. The new one is 64-bit. And what that means, I think it's like 16 exabytes, which is essentially 16 billion gigabytes of RAM potential, which obviously no computer can pretty much use that right now, but that means the potential for like some of the mods that they can make for this game are incredibly high. And not only that, with this new version, it's a lot more stable as a core game, so the mods you'll be able to have will be a lot better and they'll work better. And, you know, they did a lot of bug fixing and stuff too. Now, I obviously never experienced any of those because I only played for like 5 minutes, but I mean, the lighting and the shadows, I know like a lot of people were talking about the shadows and stuff like in the original game, they were like blocky, and in this game they're smooth. I mean, obviously right now I'm playing on PC like maxed out settings, so I mean, it's going to look as good as it's going to look. Now, it's only 1080p, but I'd like to try maybe, I don't know if 4K would really make a difference for a game like this, but it might. We'll have to see what kind of mods they come up with, and I'm sure they'll be out soon. They've already got a few. I've got a few installed on here. I don't think I'll leave them in the description. It's just pretty much you just go to the mod menu in the game and download them from like the Bethesda website. It's the same way it works in Fallout 4 now. Obviously, you can still use like the Nexus mods and stuff, but I don't think the Skyrim script extender has been updated for the special edition yet, so you can't actually do that. But that'll be a thing in the future, so you don't have to go through the actual game. But, I mean, it works well. I mean, I got the mods installed, and the ones that I was checking out seemed to work. I got one for, like, lampposts across, like the map, so at night it's kind of lit up a little bit along the path, so that was pretty cool. That one worked out pretty well. And honestly, like, the time I played, I didn't have any problems with the game at all. It played fine, it looked good. But yeah, so there's going to be some weird stuff that you're going to see me do. I mean, if you guys have played the game before, you kind of know probably some of the stuff I'm doing, but I actually went and watched a video from ESO. I'm going to drop his link in the description, but I pretty much followed his guide. It's like a beginner starter guide to how to like pretty much get the best start in Skyrim. And obviously, since I'm a noob and I don't know anything about this game, I figured, what the hell, I'll watch it. So I don't know. I got to start, but it's just not my cup of tea, I guess, is what I'm saying here. I mean, I didn't like not enjoy playing the game, but it's just like there's so many other games out right now. It's kind of just a bad time for the game to be coming out, if I'm going to be completely honest. I mean, we just had Battlefield 1, Titanfall 2 drop, and next week we've got Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered, and then the week after that we got Dishonored 2, and then the week after that, what do we got after that? Watch Dogs 2 is like after that, like a few days after. It's like the 15th, and Dishonored 2 is on the 11th, I think, somewhere around there. And then after that, like in December, we got
Who are
what am I thinking of here? Dead Rising 4, and I'll tell you what, we're gonna be playing that on this channel. If it's co-op, which it probably should be, you can expect a co-op playthrough, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for that game. Talking about Dead Rising, I played all of them. I didn't beat the first two because I didn't really like them. Third one I loved. I played through that through like 3 times with a bunch of different people. That's a fun game. We are working on a Dead Island playthrough, which you'll see here on the channel in the coming months. I don't know when we're gonna get that done because we're playing with 3 people. We got a special guest on there, and yeah, so it's kind of when our schedules all align and we decide to play. We played it, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we haven't played since then. So we did play for quite a bit of time, and we got pretty far. So I think for that one, we're just gonna be doing Dead Island 2. I'm really excited for the actual Dead Island 2, not Riptide. And by Dead Island 2, I mean Riptide, and then the actual Dead Island 2 that I'm actually talking about now. Got delayed because the studios broke up or whatever. But I'm hoping they get their stuff together because I'd really like to play that. It's supposed to be in California. They had that really cool trailer with the guy jogging, and it was super cool. And it got me pumped for it. You know, and I really enjoy playing those games, especially with people. Like, I like to play with people instead of just like by myself, like single player games, and I feel like that's part of the reason why I can't get into this game. There's just so much here, and it's just like I'd rather be playing other games right now. And I've kind of gotten back into Call of Duty again recently, like in the past couple months. Like I've been on and off, like Black Ops 3, like I played Advanced Warfare I think for like the first few months, and then I kind of stopped playing because I fucking hated that game, and they took away my Dead Silence, and I was pissed. But anyway, so I went and played Destiny for a while. I really enjoyed that. I think I played that until Advanced Warfare came out, and then I stopped playing it, and then I went back to it, and then I played that until Black Ops 3 came out. And then I played a lot of Black Ops 3, and then I went back to Destiny for a time, and then I just kind of said fuck it and just kind of started playing a couple different other games. I have so many games that I want to play through right now, but it's just so hard with my work schedule and then not having a lot of time to play games, and then my recording software not working, so it's a lot of work. So there's going to be playthroughs, but it's just hard right now. I'm going to be putting up a lot of Call of Duty videos because those are easier for me to make because I don't have to record my audio at the same time I play. I can kind of talk over those and just make clips and stuff like that, and I have a couple that I did already that I thought turned out pretty well. And I'll be doing some more of those. With all the Modern Warfare Remastered and Infinite Warfare stuff, I'm going to be making a ton of videos. I'm not sure which one I'm going to play more yet. I'm kind of on the fence with Infinite Warfare. I mean, obviously, Modern Warfare Remastered is going to be good. It's essentially the same game, just better graphics, updated UI and stuff like that, different camos, and then more levels. They're kind of building the game up to be a game that's going to last for the long run. So that's exciting. So, you know, if the Call of Duties tend to keep sucking, we can just play that. But I mean, there's only so long you can play a game, but to be honest, the reason why I usually play Call of Duties is just to level up. I'm a level upaholic. You can call it that. I like to level up, and I'm addicted to it. So that's kind of the thing that keeps me playing. I like games where you can level up. So, and especially when you can, like, you know, kind of go against other people and your friends and stuff like that. I have a lot of fun with that kind of stuff. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this character creation screen. I think I might cut it down a little bit or speed it up or something, but I don't think anybody wants to watch this shit. I'm just fucking around here trying it out. But yeah, so so we've been debating on Watch Dogs 2 because I don't think Quake Show wants to play it anymore, and he asked me if I would play it, and I said I would, but I don't know if I'm going to play it right away because I don't really want to spend the money on the game, especially with I'm buying Dishonored 2. Like, that's going to happen. I fucking love that game, and I didn't hate Watch Dogs 1, but I didn't really, I don't know how to explain it. I pretty much 100%ed the game. The only thing I didn't do was finish the last level of the alcohol drinking because I can't handle my alcohol in that game for some reason, and the last level I just could not fucking beat, and it pissed me off. So I technically 99% of the game. I did everything else, like literally everything. So I mean, I played it enough, but so I mean, I enjoyed it to an extent. I mean, the gameplay was solid, the game was good. I wanted to play it on PC, but it did have a ton of issues. I actually got a free code that I bought with my motherboard about a year and a half ago, and the code was expired with the fucking motherboard, and they wouldn't do anything. So, I mean, the game's only like $5 now if you buy it on like G-Day or some shit like that. So it's whatever. But still, I'm hoping this game's gonna have a lot better turnout. I think people expected a lot more from that game, and honestly, it was fine for what it was. But the problem was, I had the thing that's been going around with games for a while now, where like the graphics get downscaled, kind of like what's that game? God, why can't I think of it right now? The Tom Clancy game. You guys know what I'm talking about. It'll come to me later. But yeah, that one Tom Clancy game that just came out, they downgraded the graphics quite a bit. And even with the downgraded one, like my 980 was still getting maxed out. I had to turn down the stuff a little bit. But that was an okay game. It was just grindy. It's essentially just a Destiny copy with like modern guns and stuff. So I don't want to say it's an exact copy, but they copied a lot of the same elements. Same thing Call of Duty did with Titanfall. They copied their wall running. But I mean, they were already in the process of making Black Ops 3 or Infinite Warfare or Advanced Warfare. I'm sorry, before Titanfall came out. So, but then again, I feel like Titanfall sold well, but it was kind of a flop. Like the game was literally dead after like 2 weeks. Like I'm sure there was still a good amount of people playing it, but there was no content there. The maps were meh. I don't know. I'm not buying that game this year. That's the other game. That's I don't think either of us are playing. I don't think we really cared for it. I played the beta for like one or two matches, and I'm just like, eh. It's the same thing as the first one. They copied a lot of the guns. A little bit disappointed with that, but it is what it is. I'm not going to be playing Titanfall though. I don't like getting in big battle mechs and shit, and I just wanted to shoot people with guns. I was originally going to buy Battlefield 1. It looked good. I wasn't like excited about it or anything. It was just kind of like, you know, it's going to be a good game. It should be fun. And then I played the beta and I just wasn't excited anymore. I was getting sick and tired of getting shit on by tanks. And I mean, I understand like tanks aren't in every map in that game. There's different smaller maps and stuff like that. But the only thing I enjoyed in that game was sniping. And that's the same thing that happened with Battlefield 4. I grinded for that intervention sniper, and as soon as I had that, it was a wrap. That's all I used. I didn't really enjoy using the other guns because they felt weak to me, and they were harder to use than I'm used to because there's a lot more recoil, and I'm used to like laser guns, you know, from Call of Duty or whatever. But you know, it was okay. I'd try out different stuff and just mess around, kind of just have fun with that game. Battlefield's a game where you just gotta have fun, and I think it doesn't have that super competitive feel that Call of Duty does. Everybody just kind of messes around and nobody cares, which is why it's more fun than Call of Duty, because you can just mess around, and I feel like it's a game that's more like just hop on and have fun. The problem with that is there's so much like stuff to unlock, and there's just too many games out to play every game. Like even this year with Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered, there's like too much to just like play everything. So I decided not to get Battlefield 1. Infinite Warfare I bought. I'm gonna give them another chance. I said it in my video, my little review. I'm gonna give them another chance. You know, they've made some updates and stuff that kind of nerfed the sniping. I don't know how I feel about that. I like sniping, to be honest, but it was incredibly easy. I got so many triple kills and quad feeds and collaterals. I think I got more collaterals in the beta than I did in all of Black Ops 3, to be honest. So the thing with the sniping is I think all they really needed to add was what am I thinking of? Just some like idle sway to the scope. I think that was just like missing, or was like super minuscule to where it didn't really affect the player at all. So that was a big thing there. But yeah, we'll see how that works out. I just hope they don't. The problem with Call of Duty, and I kind of want to make a video about this. I was going to do one about the nerfing and the buffing. The problem they've been having recently is they do so many nerfs and buffs, and they do it too much. Like, people bitch so much about like the Vesper. They nerfed it in oblivion, and it was just god-awful trash, and I was so pissed because I used that gun from the beginning before people like thought it was good. Everybody was using like the Kuda, the Razorback, and the BMP, and I'm over here, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna use the Vesper. And I still use it now because they buffed it again, you know, in the last 4, 5, 6 months or whatever, and it's actually usable, and it's my baby. I love that. I have really good aim with that thing, even though it like kicks a lot. Like, I'm a laser with that thing. I melt people across the map. It's crazy. But the VMP is still good. They had a little bit of nerf, and everybody was bitching about it. I'm like, why? I read the patch notes, and it was just like nothing. The VMP is still like probably the best gun in the game. I don't want to admit it because I love the Vesper, and honestly, most of the time I can melt kids, but You know, if somebody's actually good using the VMP, it's a very good gun. It's probably one of the best, if not the best SMG. And the Kuda used to be, and I don't know why they nerfed the Kuda. Like, this late in the game, they just nerfed it like 3 weeks ago, like sometime in October, and the game's done in November. It didn't make any sense to me. Sorry if I'm not talking much about the Skyrim. There really isn't much to say. You know, played it for more than 5 minutes. You know, if you guys have seen this before, you already know what this is. The game's been out for 6-7 years now. When it came out in 2011, 5 years. And I don't know what happened right there. Weird. I don't know. I just got knocked over, but yeah, the game, I don't know, it looks really good. It played good. I just don't think I'm going to play it right now, which kind of makes me sad because the thing was, I always noticed Skyrim and I wanted to play it and I wanted it to be good. I just couldn't get into it. I'm kind of going all over the place here talking about different things, but I don't know. I know it's a lot of people's like favorite game. It's a big game. But like, I just don't think we just need these remasters. I think that maybe this game needed it, but I'd rather have them putting more time into Elder Scrolls 6. I tried playing the online version and it was just okay. I played it for a little bit. The problem is to get into a game like that, like I said, that's one of those games like a World of Warcraft or a RuneScape where you gotta put a lot of time into it. And you know, when you're an adult and you're working full time, you just don't have time for anything. That's why I decided to go with Call of Duty's, because that game you can just hop into and play a 5-10 minute game for a couple hours and you're good. Battlefield, you're going to play a 20-30 minute match and maybe play 2 to 4 of those if you're going to play for a couple hours a night. And maybe you probably won't level up that much, I don't know. I had a hard time. I think I made it to like level 12 or something in the beta, and I played like every day of the beta pretty much except for like maybe one. So I don't know. Like, Call of Duty is just, it's my jam. It's what I've played for years. I played, you know, Call of Duty's back on the PS2. I never played the multiplayer. Like, I played, you know, the Big Red 1, Call of Duty 1, 2, 3, all them. And the first multiplayer one I played was actually COD 4, but I didn't own a multiplayer COD game until Black Ops 1. I got the Xbox like literally like maybe a week before Black Ops 1 came out. I just got lucky and got it, and I just happened to have like just enough money to buy the game. I think I had a little bit left over for like a month of Xbox Live, and I remember buying the game, and like, I didn't have Xbox Live at the time, and I was playing the campaign, and my buddy had it. He's like, dude, you gotta come play online. I'm like, dude, I don't have Xbox Live. And then I don't remember how I got it. I think I just used my parents' credit card or something, or maybe I went out and bought one. Oh, you know what it was? I went out and bought one like the next day. Like, I had cash, and I went and bought like a card. That's what I did. I remember now. Because the first night I didn't have it, and the second day is when I had it. And then I think I had some kind of glitch with it where I had like a scratch or something, and I had to return it to GameStop, and I told them it came like that. It really sucked bad. I think my Xbox fell over and it kind of like laser burned the disc. That would have sucked if I would have been out like $60. I would have been so mad. I played that game so much. It's like probably my favorite Call of Duty's Black Ops 1. I was so happy when they brought it back. But yeah, so anyway, back to COD 4. I played that. My aunt's husband had it at the time for his 360, and when I went over there, I don't remember what I went over there for. I think to like maybe babysit or something, or I just go over there and want to stay the night so I can play Call of Duty. Because I remember I probably went over there like 6 to 10 times within the amount of time that game was out, and I played the shit out of it. I remember going there one time with a friend too, and we just played it all night long. That game was fun. The thing I remember most though, because when I played it, I think the DLC was already out, so I was playing maps like Chinatown, Broadcast. Broadcast is probably one of my favorites on there. I remember Creek and Kill House, and I'm kind of sad they're not going to be bringing the DLC. I really feel like they should. I don't know if they. I would even pay money for it if they would just have one map pack with all the DLCs for $15 or even like 10 or something. I would pay for that. You know, I mean, I know they got to put time in to remaster them and everything, but it would be cool. I'd love it. I mean, those are some of my favorites. I don't really remember some of the other maps like Vacant, because that was in Modern Warfare 2, and my buddy actually had a 360 after that, and we played that for a little bit. I didn't play that very much. I think he brought it over like twice before I actually moved. I moved down to the city, so I was like 3 hours away, and we played that. And then after that, it was like a year later or whatever, I got Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1. I'm sorry, and obviously I played the shit out of that game. But yeah, so that's just kind of a quick channel update, some of the stuff of my life, and some Skyrim stuff here. So I kind of just wanted to make this video, talk about a few things, and then probably leave you guys here. Usually I don't like to do this because usually when I watch videos, like I watched a couple of like Hutch's videos, and he's like, oh, he talks about the gameplay for like a minute or two, and he's like, enjoy the rest of the gameplay. And I'm like, I just wanted to hear you say stuff about the game and what you like, and I like to hear people's opinions on things. That's like when I watch a video on YouTube,
Let's get moving.
and I think I talked about it before, the things people look for on YouTube, they either want to be informed or they want to be entertained, are the main top two reasons I'd say people go there. And I like to be informed a lot. I like to learn stuff. I like to hear people give their opinions about stuff and like talk about like changes to the game, and you know, so I can learn things. So I like to watch a lot of stuff of that and see what people think and what they kind of do, and learn different kind of like strategies for different things. And you know, I like a lot of the like the Photoshop tutorials and Sony Vegas tutorials on here, really good. So yeah, I don't usually like to do this, which is why I've talked for so long already. I think it's like 20, going on 20 something minutes here. But we got about, I think it's like a 48-minute video, so 26 or so minutes left. But anyway, I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of the video. If you watched this far, thank you for watching. I don't expect you to watch the rest of it. It's just Skyrim. But if you kind of want to see what this game's about, like I said, if you're wondering why I'm doing the weird stuff in here, I'm following a guide, ESO, link in the description, and peace. We'll see you guys in the next one.
What next? Orders are to wait until General Tullius arrives.
I'm not waiting to be killed by a dragon. We need to fall back.
Not best.
I cannot rest you.
Take care of that. Let's see where this goes. rest of them will have to find another way out. Keep moving. That doesn't go anywhere. Guess we better try this way. Eyes. Better to stick together down here. Like the way out. I knew we'd make it. Wait! There he goes. Looks like he's gone for good this time. No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough. Better clear out of here. My sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverwood, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric. die.
Never should have come here. dragon! I saw a
Did I...
dragon.
Greetings, Brother Elf. Good. He's a bard, so he says. Occasionally, he finds time to do his job here at the mill. Thinks his ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him. As if she would say yes. An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense.
It was
I
a
hope.
dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
I don't need your jokes right now. But maybe you have a point. Maybe Camilla needs some help seeing Sven for what he is. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly. Farewell.
What is it, woman? Sven drunk on the job again?
Hoppus isn't too friendly with strangers. But
What are you
seem
doing
alright.
here? Huh. I'll be right down.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
I don't owe you money, do I?
You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new stories.
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother. Another poem, I bet. He does know how to make a girl blush. What's this? If that oaf thinks all I'm going to do is stay in that filthy house of his and clean, You can tell Sven that he already has a mother. I'm not speaking to him anymore. Until next time.
I don't know what. The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general... yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town. Yes. So now you...
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill. Lead the way. Still here. I'll show you what I know. Get going then.
Yes, sir.
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner I... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
I'm right behind you. I'll show you what I know. What do you want me to carry? You lead. I've got your back. What do you want me to carry? You lead, I'll follow. Oh,